Say, you see the link? Do you see the link, my friend, my friend?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Ah, there we go. There we go.
We is finally in the building. Cousin, what you been up to?
Well, actually, I actually took a couple of days off, cooled down, relaxed, took some family time, if that's what you want to call it. A
Ah,
couple of days for myself.
okay, okay, that sounds
I
good.
seen I seen you took a couple of days off for yourself too, huh?
I took a whole mother sucking week, girl, and I had myself a good time, cuz my husband and my in-laws showed out for your girl as they always do, and it was a really, really, really good time. I needed it, I enjoyed it, and happy to be back and refreshed and recharged. You know what I'm saying? I thought it would be great to start off, kick off my week with nobody other than cousin. You feel me? Hey, Amelia, I missed
Hey,
you and I love you too, boo.
now why I can't see the chat? Let me see.
Welcome, welcome in, sugar. Welcome, welcome. I apologize for anybody that may see this replay later. We were trying to do our live stream in a different way, but it did not quite work out on my end. So yeah, I was unable to do like my thumbnail and stuff like that for me and Tay. So yeah, and I was unable to give a fair warning, but I'm trying to get y'all used to pulling up without a fair warning sometime too. That let me know you really want to be here.
We here though. We here. We here. So it don't matter. Whatever it took for us to be here, we here.
hmm we missed a couple of weeks due to being out of town, and the little bambinos was not feeling well on your end. If you know,
And if I tell you, and if I tell you he's sick again, you wouldn't believe me. I'm telling you, school ain't no good. That building is infested.
oh man, mm, now that ain't no good.
This week a whole new cough.
Lord Jesus, be a fence round the baby's health.
You
Mm.
got to expect it though. I just be trying to bob and weave, because once we go down, it's all going down.
Period. And again, shout out to Miss Amelia. I'm a pin comment since my constituency up here can't see the chat. My
Okay, I
other
can see it
host.
now. Hey,
Oh,
Blue
you can see
Outlaw,
it.
I see them coming in. Yeah, I can see them coming in now.
Hey Blue, hey Angel, I missed you guys. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, family. Welcome back. We gonna give y'all a couple of minutes to get yourself settled in. We just gonna, greet you guys real quick, greet each other. I miss Cuz, and I've been missing the break room family for sure. So it's good to be back. It's good to jump this off with cousin Tay. You know what I mean? Where I'm guaranteed a good vibe, and yeah, I'm
The
excited. I'm
break room was
excited.
on break.
Right.
Break room was on break.
Yes, baby. And Latte was on break sipping lattes. You hear me?
Sure enough. Sometimes you
Hey,
got to do that though.
yes, yes. Hey, Scorpio goddess. Hello, 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 sweetheart.
Hey, Scorpio goddess. Hey, beautiful.
And I hope you feel better, honey bun.
Oh man, a headache. Oh, I don't know what that life is like, but I've heard. I know people that get migraines and it don't look fun.
It does not. It is not.
Mm-mm.
Angel, I missed you terribly. Blue, missed you terribly. Yes, oh yes, oh yes. I'm super excited. Tonight it's funny because when you when we was discussing, what title what we was gonna go with tonight, cause now I got two famous songs, and what you chose for us brought one of my songs to my mind. Do you mind?
No, go on, girl. Go on, girl.
Okay, y'all. This song right here is pretty much the highlight of what we're gonna be talking about a little bit tonight. So, without further ado, and because I missed you all so much,
Sing it
don't
from your
forget to
belly.
hit that motherfucking like button. Pardon my French. However, you gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em,
Absolutely.
know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money while you're sitting at the table, 'cause there'll be time enough to count when the deal is done. Straight like that. Now, if y'all don't know why I sung that song, it's because we gonna have a conversation about knowing when to engage and knowing when to what, cuz.
Disengage.
Period. And I'm gonna let cuz get us jumped off for the evening.
Well, I'd just like to say hey to everybody. It's been a couple of days. I missed y'all. But this conversation definitely suits the situations that have been playing a part. Knowing when to engage and knowing when to disengage. For me, support is always going to be support. There's nothing wrong with who you support, but you have to have boundaries. And when there's no boundaries in situations, they tend to go too far. And that's because a lot of people don't know when to disengage. They know how to engage, but they don't know how to disengage. And not knowing when to disengage is where the problem comes in at. Definitely.
I agree. I agree. Uh,
It's not what you do, is always how you do it. You understand? You don't have to be a part of a part just because you know of a part of something. You don't have to always play a part in something.
I agree, and I piggyback by saying that sometimes we engage with good intent, but and thank you, Deja baby. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for doing what you're doing down there. Thank you so much, or in there. I think it's very important to know when to engage in things and when not to engage. And sometimes engaging in things isn't always with bad intent, but bad intent ain't never saved a repercussion from happening. So I
Mhm.
completely. Hey, Miss Lynette, good to see you, my love. Missed you much, missed you much. So I definitely think that and this, you guys, doesn't resonate just in cyber or whatever, but in their own lives. You know what I mean? Having friends that may want your advice on certain things. I've been a strong believer that um if I haven't experienced it, I can't advise it. And a lot of people give advice where experience lacks. And it's not
Mhm.
always warranted, needed, and sometimes could leave you with egg on your face. So knowing when to disengage in all parts of your life and when to engage is so very important.
And as a woman, as a human, and as an adult, and as the person that I am, right? Because everybody that has an age doesn't make them grown. Let's just put that out there, right? And I think that I've just come to a certain level within my life. It's just certain things that I will not engage in. Like I've put those levels beyond me. You understand what I'm saying? So to be able to disengage for me is easy because I already know how to have discernment in a lot of situations. And when the pot say that it's hot, you got to know not to touch
Yes. Yes.
it. I
Got
just
to
learned
know.
not to touch hot pots because I mean we all, and I'm just gonna be realistic in life and on social media, people pay more attention to social media these days than real life, unfortunately, right? And not only knowing when to disengage, people gotta know when just to log the fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the faster you log off, the quicker your problems can go away. Sometimes you have to take that mental break for yourself, whereas sometimes people will mentally break themselves trying to prove something to somebody that they don't know. And that be the crazy part to me.
Absolutely. And we also if you anything like me, you guys, I'm a protector at heart, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes part of knowing when to engage and not when to engage and to disengage is knowing what needs your protection, and also discerning what your protection is going to bring. Is your protection going to make matters worse, make matters better, or what? Because again, that's when having good intentions doesn't always give us the good outcome, you know? So,
Sometimes it's if your protection is even needed.
right.
do, do you
Eh,
understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of people step in puddles that they don't need to step in, and that be a
yes.
lot of problems that expand into a whole pool.
Yes. 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 I like what Deja Baby says, paying attention to those red flags, dealing with friends, family, and lovers. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cause y'all know something? Cause y'all know this conversation has many different levels because
Mhm.
sometimes we do not always volunteer to engage. We also have to be careful of being volunteered in engaging in other people stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um because oftentimes, you could be minding your business, right? Have y'all ever gotten the phone calls in the middle of the night, right? Or not even the middle of the night. You got a friend or whatever. Now say your friend having relationship issues and things like that, right? And that friend, their relationship is just all around toxic, right? And every day that something goes wrong, there's an argument or something. And every day, because you that person's bestie, cousin, sister, or whatever, they're calling you every day, telling you all the hardships that they're going through every single day, which is like well, you're not forced to answer the phone, but you do want to be there for your friend, right? And you hoping that the friend can decipher when they should involve you in things or not. But I have had a friend before that seemed to think everything in her life was my business. And sometimes it could make me uncomfortable because, you don't want to have that kind of energy. Like if you're not in a toxic relationship, do you want to really have to hear about one every day?
Absolutely not.
I
Absolutely
sure
not.
as hell don't. Blue Outlaw says some of those red flags come with nice wrapping paper on it. Still got to pay attention to it. Absolutely. Miss Annette says, welcome all and hello to the chat. Shout out to my lovely, lovely, dope mods in the building.
That part right there is real. He said a bunch right there. They come with a bow on them and some nice wrapping paper. So you still got to be careful because you're not going to know something until you actually get to something. And sometimes people sure know how to cover what they are until you figure out what they is.
Woo! You better say it. Humble Me Hype is in the building. Humble says,
Hey,
tip is
girl.
bad. What? Yes. What's up? What's happening, Tay and chat? Shout out to you, Humble. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's a pleasure to see you. Shelly Shell is in the building. Shout out to Shelly Shell. Missed you much, Sugar Plum. Missed you much, and I'm so happy to see you, love. Shout out to Shelly Baby in the building. I missed each and every
Yes.
one of y'all so much
Yes,
when you
yeah, we
around, when you away from some of your favorite folks and things of that nature, y'all. Sometimes a week can feel longer than a week when to those that you miss, and that puts a smile on your face. And that's why I'm so happy to have came back on it this Tuesday night with Cuz. Hey Cindy. Cindy says Tif Tae chat, what's that?
Hey, everybody coming in. I see y'all popping up in there.
Thank y'all so much for joining us, and feel free to chime in the chat if y'all have any comments on knowing when to engage and when to not engage, whether it's internet wise or real, your personal lives, all of that. Feel free if you have any advice or comments to that.
I
Yeah.
feel I feel like in this sense, I'm gonna just be honest. In this YouTube platform itself, it started as a hobby for me. Sometimes it started as a positive hobby actually. So sometimes you gotta put yourself into things that take you away from other things. If you know that when you assert or insert yourself into a situation over here, it thrives off of negativity, you have to find something that evens that out somewhere else to place yourself into to keep you busy.
Right, absolutely.
Focus in different places because the ultimate goal is to get to the next level. And when you stay at a certain level, you stumping yourself when you focused on the wrong ish.
Absolutely. Whoa, that go a word right there. You are definitely it can something too, you guys. This also comes with focus because
Hold on, you done started throwing kisses at people. Wait, like
I love it. I like that hat too, Tay.
thank you. You see, that's me. That's me. That's me. That's me.
I love it. I love it. Hey, Raw Truth and Uncut in the building.
Wait, I just so happened to look up at the TV. I'm like, wait a minute, cousin is up there.
I'm so done. Say
Yeah.
for the word. Yes. Um, thank you, Deja. Love you all so much and miss y'all so much. Straight like that, fam. Um, Goodness, what was I about to say to what you was about to say? Uh,
Well, ultimately, the plan is supposed to be to get to the next level and not get stumped.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Because I was going to say, focus goes with that as well. If you are engaging in too many things that, like, really have nothing to do with yourself, it makes you lose focus from self. You know what I mean? And which is very important to stay in tune with yourself. Um,
Absolutely.
because let's be honest here, we have a lot of strong, wonderful people around these YouTube streets, but I can honestly say I truly doubt that some of the ways that any of us have had to find ourselves acting or talking or whatever the case may be. I would be surprised to say this is just how everyone is in real life. That I don't believe that.
No,
I
I
believe that you can get so sucked in sometimes to things that you can lose your head in the game a little bit, and some more than others. But when you're too engaged in things that really aren't for you, serve you no purpose and all of that, you can start losing sight of things, losing sight of reality, and shit that don't matter starts becoming too much reality, and the true reality of our lives start
Starts to
playing
become distant.
on a back
Mhm.
burner. You know what I mean? Hey, Shona.
Absolutely.
Hey, Mama Three. Good to see y'all.
Absolutely. And that's because certain things be triggered to people. Instead of them going in the opposite direction of their triggers, they run directly into them. And they place
Ooh,
themselves around them. And you have to know what your triggers are. And if you know what your triggers are and you still place yourself around them, then you're mentally abusing yourself with the atmosphere that you're placing yourself in.
sounds like self-inflicted wounds to me.
Yeah, yeah. And some people will self-inflict wounds just to be or feel a part of something.
Sure enough said my mom playing tricks on me type shit.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Absolutely. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I have a goal. Everybody didn't come with the same goal that you came with. And you have to understand that. If I respect you from where you at, just respect me from where I'm at and understand that I'm trying to get to a different place. If you don't mind or you didn't come to this place for the same thing, then you're not losing anything, because you didn't come to gain or you didn't come to grow anything. So you just being here is being here. It's of no real substance. You understand? If you came for one purpose and that was basically the purpose that that you're serving, and not to go any further or get any higher, and that's a difference in goals. I know that I'm attempting or I'm going to go higher because I didn't come here just for one thing, and that was just be a part of the pot or a part of an argument or a part of a negative, you understand, whatever you want to call
Absolutely.
it, disarray. You got some people came here to change their lifestyle, where you have some people that just came to argue. And it's fine on both behalves, because you have to remember, just like we came, or some people came to be content creators or bloggers, some people ultimate goal is to be a troll. That is a job for certain people as well. And they go just as hard with their platforms as we do with our platforms. But the difference in their platforms is they come just for the factors of causing uncomfortability. You understand what I'm saying? It,
Period.
it really doesn't matter what comes after that for them. But if you're a person that came here to build something and you're looking for the what comes after, and you're not looking to, stay at one spot, then dealing with situations like that can definitely stagnate you.
Absolutely.
Even
Absolutely.
if sometimes you deal with people that you don't have a problem with them at all, but the way that they associate themselves is not the way that you associate yourself. So sometimes you have to distance yourself even from the people that you associate or have associated with, because now we going in two different directions.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I want to say, hold on, let me scroll back up. Shout out to Anomaly 22 is in the building. Um Dale
Hey,
Crenshaw.
anomaly.
Dale Crenshaw is in the building. Love you all. Love you all. Anomaly says she had to roll out the bushes to say, Latte, you saying a word. You saying a word. Thank you, Deja Baby, for helping us out down there in the chat. You are greatly appreciated. And I
Yes,
wanted to give a shout out to cousin because I see it in the chat. So yeah, humble. Let's do that real quick. We want to say shout out to cousin Tay because Humble said it's the switch up for me, and she's loving the hair, and so am I. Shout out to the blonde, okay? We just had to
Tay,
stop.
oh Tay, oh Tay, oh Tay. Let the church stand and say amen. Amen.
Nah, we
You
had to
know,
slow the show
bro,
down for
some
that
people
one.
came here. Some people came here to build a business. Some people came here just to be in business. Even though some people may have came here to build a business off of being in business, they take their business seriously. Some people
Hmm.
just come to the factors of being in business to be in the factors of business, and that's the only business that they choose to be in. There's no
Yep.
flourishing in it.
Yep. Absolutely. So
I
it
could have
sounds like.
came here. I could have came here and I could have started in one place and found out that that was actually my niche. This is something that I like to do. I'm going to move forward in the process of what it is that I'm doing. I'm not just going to come here and create a platform for one circumstance, which some does, and that's just to argue against everything that the person chooses to say on their platform to disagree.
Hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. And not to mention, I do completely agree with you that sometimes part of disengaging is, all the way together, sometimes to save your, I won't even call it to save yourself, but save yourself some trouble. I have found that the week of disengaging for myself has not only been such a refuel and a recharge, which I know a lot of you, Tay did it as well. She took a couple days off. And sometimes it's not even a forced thing. It's that I had a trip already planned, as y'all know, because it's my birthday month, and anniversary was a couple weeks ago. Blah blah blah. Right? It was already planned. However, the piece that came with the plan, you can't really plan for peace. You know what I'm saying? You have to kind of arrange like so. You know what I mean? Um, and to have it, sometimes it's something that you don't want to let go. Not everybody knows what that is, and I'm being real honest. Peace may be different to everyone, you know what I mean? But to be able to not just turn off YouTube and things like that, but to turn off your city, turn off from the world, you know what I mean? Whether it's in your home or on a vacation or whatever. Like sometimes you have to make peace. You have to make peace to get peace. You know what I'm saying? Um, Whether that's with a person or with yourself or a situation. And I feel like for the past week, I've been making peace with myself. With myself, with others, and with where I am. You know what I mean? And just because I'm gonna say this, sometimes when you disengage from some things, you find out some other things you should have been engaged in. You know what I mean? You miss out on the engagements of other things when you
Mm-hmm.
stay engaged in the wrong things.
Wrong thing.
I'm be
Absolutely.
honest with that.
Absolutely.
Peace is hard to explain, except that when you get it, and I'm a peaceful person, and I like to stay engaged in peaceful things if I can help it. We can't always help it, and sometimes we can and just don't choose it. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, knowing when to disengage from things that are not serving you any purpose, or bringing anything towards your goals. And when you, not only when it's not serving you a purpose, but when it leaves you not being able to also serve a purpose. Hey, sister
Absolutely.
teacher, how are you?
Absolutely.
Hmm.
You just you showing up, but what are you showing up to do? What is your purpose of showing up? What are you showing up for?
Exactly. Purpose. What is your purpose
What is
in
your
the
overall
engagement?
purpose? And if you're not here to overall serve a purpose, then that's those that you need to actually disengage from, because those the ones that run you off the road.
Yeah. You can
A
also
person
look
that
at
don't
it.
have, I mean, value in life is different. You may have more than I have or whatever, but you may be willing to lose what you got. And I may not be willing to lose what it is that I have. So my disengaging may save me everything where you willing to crash out and lose everything. And we ain't on the same type of time.
Exactly,
I
exactly.
mean, I
Hi,
mean,
JB. Missed you more, honey. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see all of you, family. Good to see you.
look,
You
yes, it is.
you know what it makes me also think of, cuz is if you think of the word engage, if you want to not be too Webster's dictionary, but to come off the top of your head with it, right? When I think of to engage, it's like to connect, you know what I'm saying?
To
For
come
lack of
together,
right.
right?
And so when you think of one of a situation where we would use that word, like engagements, like when getting married, proposed to, whatever, when you think of to engage, to be engaged with someone, to someone, in a marital sense, that when you are the purpose of getting engaged is because you are solidifying your purpose in the upcoming marriage. You know what I'm saying? So
Right,
if you look at it even in that sense, you engage with purpose. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You wouldn't just
Perform
get out here and
together.
get married to any damn body just because they said, hey, do you want to get married? Well, you know what I'm saying? It has to have some purpose, some substance, you know what I mean? And that's how our conversations and involvement with others should be. It should be with purpose. And
Mhm. Absolutely. If it has no purpose, then it's not purposeful. You coming up here to pour into empty cups because you're empty. And people that's empty, they will share emptiness.
absolutely. Ooh, cousin. They will share emptiness. Good Lord. You ain't told no tales. You ain't told
Tay
no
ain't
tales.
told no tales. Tay ain't told no tales. Tay ain't told no
Ooh,
tales. Well,
man.
no tales.
And listen, baby, an empty cup ain't never quenched my thirst. You hear me?
At all, at all, at all.
Ain't never quenched my thirst. Shout out to the
We
chat.
we're going to be honest here, right? Anything that we, how can I say, got into the situation for, whether we're in a situation, whether I'm talking about even coming on this platform to talk to others outside of what we came to talk to people about. You understand what I mean? I came here to fully engage with people that I didn't know, and wherever they was at, I wanted to figure out how to connect with them on that or there. You understand? Because we do, you have to understand, talk to people all over the world in different time zones and everything, right? And
Yes.
with that being said, you will want to make the engagement that you making around the world purposeful. I
Ooh,
wouldn't
yeah.
want people to see me and over there in the UK, like, oh yeah, yeah, I know that girl Latte shit. She did. You do you understand what I'm saying? It's just a whole different type of vibe that I want to be put out to the world on. I know that they say drama sells and everything or whatever, but I'll display the drama and not be the drama. It's two different things.
Yes. Sure enough, you crazy talking about your cup is full of moonshine. I'm done.
Moonshine rough. That's like old school cool liquor. Oh my god.
I'm so done. But
Yes.
yeah, I am a walking testament that, you know, and a wise person had. Can somebody put in the chat that it's a saying? Sister teacher, let me ask you, cause I know you got that, you know what I'm saying? You a
Mhm.
soulful woman. Let me ask you this. What's that saying about good intentions? If you could drop it in the chat, I'm gonna keep going with conversation. But if you could help me out with that, sister teacher, it's a saying about good intentions. and I just can't think of how I go. But while you're doing that for me, if you could, um, but
Yeah, I
yes,
want to.
y'all, I myself am a walking testament that swallow the water till it's hollow. I'm done. Sure enough, you is just as funny as ever. The road to hell can be paved with good intentions. Thank you, Sister Teacher. The road to hell, ooh, mm,
Mm-hmm.
can be paved with good intentions. Lord, that's the
That's a
one
good
right
one.
there. That's the one right
Mm-hmm.
there. Because your good intentions can lead you to definitely a road of hell. You know, you didn't intend, you intended to save, help, protect, or whatever the case may be. And yeah, sometimes in some cases you have to, disengage to save yourself, save your peace, whatever the case may be. And that it should be okay in life, not just on YouTube or wherever, but all facets of your life. You know what I mean? um and even more so in your to take it with you in your real life, because not everyone is engaged in the internet and all of that, right? So being careful, for us, we get the game, we can use the internet and cyber engagements as an example, because we're all here right now engaging with each other, so of course we get the internet game. But I do want to make sure we're also understanding, like, you can save yourself a world of hell, so to speak, knowing when to engage and disengage, period, in conversations. Hey, I got a street example for y'all real quick, and I'm past the mic to Cuz. A street example would be, um, for instance, there is times, right, like, you could see a fight or argument, say it's between a man and a woman or whatever, and they outside fighting or whatever the case may be, and you want to join in to help the woman. Say he beating her up, this is just an example, god forbid, but it happens or whatever, and you are like wanting to help this woman or whatever. And next thing you know, this man done pulled out something trying to take your life. Now, your intent was to help someone else, but the result was that now you are no longer here, or now you're in the hospital, or now you done had to take somebody's life to save your own. You know what I mean? So it can be a catch 22, of knowing when to engage and not engage. Because who doesn't want to help somebody if you feel their life is in danger? But are you prepared to put your own in danger?
And suffer the consequences that maybe was meant for somebody else that you took on yourself.
Absolutely. Because, hey, a wise person once told me, like, also, it's a tricky thing jumping into people fights, arguments, and all of that, because you don't always know what somebody did that's got them in the pickle that they in. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? You really don't. And I'm child, got to be careful.
You got to be more careful. You got to play it safe. Because honestly, it may become unsafe for you and you just tried to have nothing but great intentions on
Yeah,
helping someone else and wind up having to take the fall. Meanwhile, that's all you doing is taking a fall.
absolutely. Sister Teacher said, "I'm so proud of some people in this saga today." Oh,
Yeah, I'm
sound
gonna
like
tell
it.
you the truth. I
Sound
came
like
with a
it was
different
a good
purpose.
day in Saga World. What you say, Cuz?
Yeah. I said I can't. I guess I came with a different purpose. I didn't come here to prove I had the most money, to prove I had the most edges, to prove I had the most kids. I just wanted to prove that I had a platform and people respected me for the work that I did. That was it. Anything else is an extra. I didn't come here to be something that I never intended to be, and that was better than the next person. I always intended to be a better version of myself. And me doing something and opening doors for myself that I never thought or didn't think that would be open for me, that's a great accomplishment. So I'm not going to
Yes,
sit here and try to I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm in competition with the old me, fighting to become a better me so I can get to the future me, so I can enjoy me peacefully. That's it. My beef is with with the things that I no longer want to be involved in, not with actual people.
absolutely, absolutely. And I think beef loses its purpose or loses its power when everyone really taps into what their purpose is. And I don't think you know, most of anybody's, well, in the, look, I don't know, I can speak for myself. I started my, my channel to make people laugh and to give people an experience, you know what I'm saying? And I think when you have a goal and a purpose for yourself, and you focus on that goal and purpose, then you kind of, it kind of helps you navigate this thing a little bit better, you know what I mean? And that's one thing I think, I can even admit, it was easy to get engaged in certain things because I was putting more focus on other things than my purpose, why I came here. You know what I'm saying? That started to play a second best to whatever, the motion was for the day. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um, so yeah,
But the fact is that
sometimes
you noticed that and was able to correct it, that's a big thing. Because taking accountability for something that you know is not right within self is a big step. And a lot of people don't know how to do that.
yes, ma'am. Yes,
You can sit
ma'am.
there and say, you know what? I know I played a part of this. I didn't like the part that I played of this, even if I was forced or something made me play the part. I'm no longer going to be that part anymore. And that's a good
Right.
thing because you noticed something, you was able to stop it before it went any further. Whereas some people not able to stop.
This is true. This
It
is
becomes
true.
an addiction.
It
Just like
does.
cigarettes and marijuana and whatever anybody else can use as a habit, to some people internet is a habit and it's a bad habit.
Yeah.
Is not even a resourceful one. And some habits can be good because anything that's going to keep you consistent, like being consistent, is a habit because it's something that you're doing repetitive over and over and it's going to keep you moving forward. But being
Mhm.
consistent in the factors of the wrong thing can also be the thing that be your downfall or the cause of your demise.
Absolutely, absolutely. And whereas you can't change what those around you or what the world engages in, you can only make moves and changes on what yourself, you alone, want to engage in and partake in. And I think that's a major thing that we have to also focus on, is that our life is our life alone. We are accountable for what we engage in and don't engage in. Not to make those two words, you guys, run it in the mud, but just, I say it just as a friendly reminder that this live was about, what to engage and not engage in. So, yeah, most people don't take accountability until they hit rock bottom. I agree, show enough. I agree. Don't forget to hit the like button for y'all, for us, y'all. And if y'all want to bless this live, let me see.
What's
I'm
crazy,
gonna.
show enough, some people won't even take accountability. Then they'll still blame the factors on them hitting rock bottom on somebody else. They still won't even assert for the actions that they maybe have put forth to place themselves in the situation that they are in. They will still find a way to place it on another person for the reason they are where they at that moment.
Yes, yes, and yeah,
'Cause
and
I've seen a lot of that. And I'ma just be honest. For me, a lot of times you can't understand why people make certain decisions that they make because it's not a decision that you would. So even though you're looking at them make the decision, well, put the action forth in the decision that they chose to make, for you it's kind of a disbelief because your mind is not willing to go to a place of that nature. You understand what I'm saying? Which for some people it is easy.
yes, yes. And some not so much. Thank you, Angel, so much. She says, I'm so glad you reset and came back with your amazing light. Thank you so much. Humble says, the girls are hollering, hey, Auntie Tiff, we miss you. Tell Tink and them I miss them most. Shout out to the babies. Y'all know what it is. Let's see. But yes, and I can also say it's important because when we choose to engage or whatever in certain things, um like I said, it could be, it can backfire on you, whether good intent or not. And I also feel like you have to be careful of weighing out what the consequences are of certain things that you engage in. I don't care if it's drugs, whatever it is that you trying out, you're deciding to engage in or whatever. Always weigh out your the consequences of that action. You know what I mean? And period, because
Hey treasure.
we can't ignore red flags of when it's just not good. It could lead to unfun places and dark places. And at some point we gotta want to be in the light, like Miss Angel said. We gotta want to enjoy the light again and not start to feel like the darkness should be normal. It's not normal. So
Mm. And I
um
love the light. It's just my personality. I'm just a happy-go-lucky person.
me
I'm
too,
not one
girl.
to like. I'm. That's why I guess I say it all the time. That's why I'm so colorful, bright. I'm gonna be glittery all at the same time. Call me a Christmas ornament at this point. But what you're not gonna see me is dull. That doesn't project the person that I am.
Right. Hey, treasure baby, I love you. Good to see you, sweetie pie. Exactly, exactly, baby. But
I like
my
engaging
goal.
with fun people. I like engaging with people that you understand and have like-minded.
Mm-hmm,
Right.
exactly. And I'm gonna just say, as far as even this cyber or whatever stuff goes, um I like engaging, like you said, Tay, with like-minded people who love to have fun. Y'all know I like to laugh. Tay likes to laugh, crack
Hey,
jokes,
sister teacher. I'm sorry, Tiff. Hey, sister teacher.
You
Love you,
fine,
girl.
baby. Um, yeah, I like engaging in fun and happy stuff. That's just who I am in my regular life. It's something that, who I am on here is what, like me and my husband, we engage in laughter here and at home. We engage in deep conversations and great debates here at home. So I love to politic or laugh and make jokes and stuff like that on YouTube because that's who I am. You know what I mean? I'm not one that, argues with people in my everyday life and tear people down. I like to lift people up, motivate people, and engage in motivational things, you know what I'm saying, and loving things, and informative things. Most importantly, I love to learn, and I don't care who's doing the teaching if the lesson is true, you know.
Yeah, nobody like in 2024 who's still on a level of matching energy. If I'm going to match and you do you understand people will be saying that they're going to match energy in the wrong situations. I'm not matching no energy that's not beneficial. I'm sorry at the end of the day. If it ain't got nothing to do with rainbows and flowers, I ain't got time for it. And no, I'm serious. You don't hear people say, I'm matching a person energy. If a person, no, you can't always be willing to match a person's energy because you might ultimately match up with the wrong energy. And I'm not talking about in the factors of anything that would be good, because if you're matching up with the wrong energy, it can definitely be of a bad nature.
Absolutely. And also, it's when it comes to engaging and disengaging, is that, and we was already speaking about protecting your peace and things like that. But another thing, you when you engage in certain things, it gives control. Hold up, let me see what Sister Teacher said. Tiff, you were showed a lot of love while you were gone. These people had me crying real tears of joy. Oh
Yeah,
my. A lot of love. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And wherever that love came from, let me just say, thank you to pardon me for 2 seconds, Tay, just responding to this comment. Um, thank
yeah, I
you.
was here for it, so it's well deserved. Go on, girl. You got the stage.
You I love you, cuz. I am not privy to everything that had been going on while I was off of the YouTube streets. But I do want to say, but I were privy to a few things, and I want to say thank you to everybody who poured out some love on the break room. Everybody who um, engaged in kind things, and I think even accountability or apologies, or and all of that. And I want to thank each and every one of y'all. And let me be specific real quick. If listen, cousin Tay, I wanted to go live earlier, so I could get a couple of things out the way, right? Before we went live, so I wouldn't take no time up from our show doing
Uh-uh,
this.
girl, I'm here for it. We family. I got my feet up on the couch, my legs is crossed. The floor is yours. Go ahead, girl.
Because this is in fact our show, and I have to pay respects to my host um on this one. So thank you, cousin Tay, so very much. I
You
do
know I
want to
love you
say,
like cook food, girl.
I do want to say, I love you. I do want to say this. Couple of things I do want to be specific on. Um, my heart is a little, it's a little, it's very much so touched. Let me not minimize it. My heart is touched. From what I've gathered, I was saving this for another live, you guys. But since, with all due respect to Tay, since she gonna give me this moment out of love, I do want to give a shout out to a couple of people real quick. Don't know if they will catch this live, because I wanted to tailor it more to where it was known where I was going with this. Look, my heart is a little flustered, even sheesh. My heart is a little flustered in a beautiful way. I want to say thank you for the words from Miss Fee. We have had quite a journey of the back and forth, front and backs, and there was times I didn't think that I had it left in me to accept any apologies or extend forgiveness at this current time. This, my mind still carried a lot of a taste in my mouth, right? But nevertheless, my heart is always in the right place. And for that which I want to thank you, Miss Fee, for the words that you said, the accountability that you took, the apology that you handed out to me. And this is with no cap, it did mean something. It was a lot, that was going on. For whatever reason, does not matter. I accept your apology, and I also would like to go another step in saying that I also heard the words of your son. And
Yeah.
I want to say to J Bands, um, there is no need for us to rehearse where any of this bullshit started. Doesn't really matter. If anything, I will tell you this. This is a jacked up saga, my guy. And but I know that as a child, a seed of your mother, I don't think that I should expect nothing less from her children than to have their mother's back in any way that they chose to do so.
Absolutely.
Um, I do believe, J Bands, that if I had kids of my own, rather young or your age, which I don't know what that is, but I'm sure that I would expect that my kids will want to, if they're hearing me argue or whatever, they will be in the background talking they big shit too, just like they mama. Me, you hear me?
Hmm.
So I get it. And I forgive you. And I would also like to apologize to you for some words that I said that is a little above the level. I don't go too deep, but there's still words that I didn't feel good about saying, and they are still but beneath my normal character to say. Um, just like a lot of people don't know me and say things. I don't know you, sir. I don't know what you do in your life. We all say shit to make somebody hurt, like somebody think they're hurting us. So however that goes, right? However, we said our words. It stayed at words. You gave me no threats. I gave you no threats. And that's pretty much how I keep it in the saga. But my words were unkind, and I'm not proud of them. And I said it towards you in a derogatory way. And they could be taken towards a people that I have no problems with. And for that which I apologize for my words, J Bands. Um, Responding or defense does not make it right. So I humbly apologize to you. I respect your defense of your mother, and I apologize to Miss Fee for words that I may have said, during my roast and all of that as well. And I thank her wholeheartedly for extending that apology. And I really, really do. I really do. So thank you to Miss Fee, and thank you to J Bands for the words they gave. It did touch my heart. It 100% touched my heart, and it's touching me now actually to think about it. So thank you
Me too.
both.
Me too.
Thank you
Me
both.
too.
For real, for real. And I heard
This
Sister
is
Teacher
why
cry.
this is why I love you though, Tiff. I'm not gonna even lie. This is why me and you are the people that we are, and I have the love for you that I do have. Because the way you just stood up and did your big one, that was a great thing. And even for the factors of the apology that they gave, I was actually in the room for it. And when people come from a humble place and you can tell that apology and an apology is real, it's definitely a beautiful thing. And just to be a part of seeing this even or hear this even happen, I'm proud of y'all.
I am too. I am too. And I
Hey
heard
Lala.
I heard a real good friend of mine crying for me. She's in the chat right now. I'm crying now just because the emotion that she had telling me about it, and I know it meant something to her. And so shout out to Sister Teacher who, look, that lady ain't never left my motherfucking side. And like many of y'all, I love each and every one of y'all. But I know she been out here speaking on my behalf. And I love you, Sister Teacher, so much, as well as many of y'all. I'm just doing this because, I heard the tears of a very, very good friend, and I thank you, Sister Teacher, for your tears and your prayers. And I know this meant something to you, like it did to me. And I don't mind shedding tears of relief for my family over here. It it's been worthless, y'all. All this that has been done, and just to hear in my good friend, Sister Teacher, who has kept me grounded, who has stood in the gap, and just really been just a blessing in my life. I thank you, Sister Teacher. These this love that I feel right now, I know you've been doing your big one for me, and just I know what you've been doing, even in your own prayer closet. I ain't even talking about in these YouTube streets. I'm talking about, I know what you've been doing, and I love you so much, Sister Teacher, for being that dope friend. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you to Sister Teacher, man. Man, listen, a great friend I've had in you. And I just wanted to
Jay
let
Beans
you
is in
know
the
that.
chat apologizing to you too, break room at the same time.
What you say, cuz?
I said Jay Benz is in the chat apologizing to you too at the same time. And I love me some sister teacher as well. Yeah, she is very supportive and I definitely appreciate her as well.
And thank you so much, Jay Bands. That meant a lot to me. I don't know if you heard me apologize as well. I apologize for rude things that I said, whether in defense or not, doesn't matter. It was out of my character, and I truly apologize for harsh derogatory words I spewed out. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? I just want you to know I get it. When it comes to speaking, and with love of your mother and whatnot. So it ain't no problem, period. You know what I'm saying? I'm a forgiving, loving person, and I'll never switch that up. So all is well, and God bless you, the long way. Hey, Mel MCC,
He
and
wants you
just
to
thank
drop the
you,
link. If you want to drop the link for him, Tiff, you can.
of course. Sis teacher finally
All
got me,
in the
child.
family.
If there's anybody, y'all welcome up. But yes, thank you so much, sis teacher, and to the Break Room 411 family as well. For all of y'all cousin up here, all of y'all, y'all been a dope family, and I know I know God is always in the midst. So,
And I'm gonna continue to be a dope family too, cause I'm here.
Hello.
hey, welcome to the stage.
Hey Miss Break Room. Now I want to
How are
get.
you, Jay?
I, I'm doing all right. I just wanted to get on here and let you know I don't have no problem with you. I never, I was just defending my mama. I didn't too much didn't know what was going on. I wanted to apologize for saying all them nasty things, posting your pictures on my wall. I was totally wrong, and that wasn't a good look for me as a man. And I know we said some nasty things about each other, but I never felt like you was a bad person. Hey, you was just defending yourself. So yeah, but I apologize because it wasn't right.
and and thank you so much. I apologize to you. Let me let a few people come up real quick while I finish. Welcome to the stage, everybody. But I apologize to you too, and I really thank you for your maturity, and your mother's. I truly do. It means a lot to me. It really truly does. And I'm so sorry to you for words I spewed out to you. This thing has gotten really dark, really crazy, and I don't like the things that it made me say, whether it was in defense. I thank you for
Just stop
apologizing, even in defense
talking.
of your mother. And there ain't no hard feelings. You know what I'm saying? I understand the game. And I just truly thank you. I really do from the bottom of my heart.
You
Hey,
welcome.
everybody speaking.
But I always felt like you weren't no bad person, Miss Break Room. I mean, like you be having things to talk about, like on your like panel that I like and stuff. And like I never really wanted to get on here and like disrespected you the way I did. It wasn't right of me to come at you like that. But I was just being a protective son. That's all.
I understand. Totally understand, man. There ain't no heart bad blood with me and your mother. I we had that moment, and bygones is bygones. We just let that shit ride. You feel me? And we all said some shit, and look, it's over, it's done, and you are welcome in my house anytime you like. My doors is always open.
Hey, y'all, can y'all hear me?
I appreciate that. Hey, humble.
Hello?
Hey,
What's
sister
happening,
teacher.
Jay?
Hey, humble.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Humble. Hey, Jay.
Hey,
Hey,
how you doing?
Hey,
hey,
What's
Taylor.
happening,
everybody.
Tay?
Jay.
Yeah.
I love this. Let me just say this. I love this for y'all. I really do. Go ahead.
I,
Well, Jay, why you
I
up here,
thought
Jay?
my,
It's Queen Unique. I'm sorry, sister teacher, did I cut you off?
yeah,
I
I was
thought you
just
wanted
about
to keep
to,
calling me your YouTube name, but hey, you Queen Unique.
yeah, Jay, I love you, son.
Thank you.
And I thought yesterday, uh, I would probably be all cried up out. And then this morning, about to walk the dog, and I think I caught the replay of Amber's live. And boy, you started me up all over again. I'm like, now I'm crying again. Your words was just so powerful and so heartfelt. And it's just so good and strong when people can apologize. A lot of people think apologies are weak, but apologies are strength. It shows how strong an individual is, and just shows your character, underneath all what we portray on the outside. There's something on the inside that we don't always want to show. But I just appreciate you and your mom, for doing that. Especially your mom. Oh my God, she had me crying so hard. And I know that she was emotional too. So I was feeling, her pain, because she was really emotional for you. So everything that just transpired throughout the whole week. I'm just elated about it. And like I said, you had me crying again this morning. I'm like, oh my God, this boy finna make me start again.
I mean, like I never had no hatred for Miss Break Room or anything like that. I mean, like we both said some stuff. I mean, I'm not a victim in everything, but I know you've been seeing everything that's been going on YouTube and stuff. But
Hmm.
I mean, like, but the one thing I could say, it never got that dark with me and Humble Me Hype or Miss Break Room, because I think, yeah, we just said stuff, but like I wouldn't put my hands on y'all. I just feel like it was just I just feel like stuff that been happening for these last couple of days. I just think it's things just went too far.
I
And then
agree.
and
I
yeah,
agree.
and like
Double
I'm
down on
and
the
I'm
agree.
apologize and I'm apologize to you again. I'm sorry, Miss Break Room. I always thought you had a beautiful spirit for posting your pictures like that, calling you like a drug addicts, all that. I was wrong, and I should have never went that far.
Thank you so much. All is forgiven. All is forgiven.
Yeah, that
And
was
I shouldn't have went as far either to call you out of your name. And neither one of us knew each other. But like I said, you was defending your mom, and I was defending myself. So we were all in defense. And you know what
Yeah,
I mean? We get it. We're both human, Mr. J. We both human. So um, that's it. That's all. You know what I mean?
yes,
It's
ma'am.
all is truly forgiven, and I'm truly thankful and grateful for this moment and to hear Sister Teacher, tell me the things that was said from you, and it really touched my heart. It truly did, and I'm thankful to you, period, and shout out to you, you know just shout out to you for real, because this type of shit don't happen like as often as we would like, Mr. J. And you taking accountability plus apologizing and all of that, it speaks volumes of you, sir. So I thank you. I truly do.
it really does speak volumes, Jay, because you might think it's a small thing, but people can't do what you did. Everybody
Yeah.
cannot do that. I'm telling you, they
That's
see it as a sign of weakness. So you might
Absolutely.
think it's a small thing, but it is humongous to your humanity and your character.
Absolutely. And if I could just jump in real quick, I'm so happy to have Jay on the panel with somebody else who y'all know break room my heart out here. She one of the people I love and I ride for. But Jay, I gave you your flowers on my live, but one of the things I couldn't say or I feel like I didn't say on my live that I wanted to be able to say to you personally, Young King, is that I have to apologize not only for my actions, but the one thing that I am as a mother and you somebody's child. And what took me back the most was that, you know what I'm saying, I, as a mother, did that to somebody's child. And I know what I would have done, you know what I'm saying, for my own children. So I had to come to you personally on this live, publicly, however we got to do this, and say, I apologize as a mother because I should have known better than to put somebody else's child, you know what I'm saying, and publicly do that to somebody else's child. So I apologized before, but I never apologized as a mother. And I hope that you can receive that.
I I appreciate it, Humble Me Hype. I never I never felt like y'all was no bad people. I mean, hey, we was all calling each other names, so we good. Like certain people wanted me to come after you when you was mad at me and I was mad at you. You see, like it didn't backfire that way. So it actually turned out good. It actually turned out we was able to talk and squash our issues like adults.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. Absolutely. Miss
Everybody
Lasanda, I'm
good.
sorry, I don't mean to cut y'all off, but um, could Miss Lasanda, could you grab the link, please?
And welcome into
Hey,
everybody.
Miss
Shout out to
Lasanda.
the
Hey,
entire.
everybody coming in. Yes.
Yeah, shout out to cousin Tay up here for Tif Tae Tuesdays. Shout out to Sister Teacher on the panel. Shout out to Humble Me Hype on the panel. Shout out to Jay Benz on the panel. And shout out to all the family that I see y'all down there. Real Talk K, Miss Lasonda in the building. I see a few of y'all. Dreamy girl, good to see you. Mocha 156, shout out to you, baby. Special K, Ronithia. It's a few of y'all slipped in. Latoya Pinkston. Welcome in to each and every one of y'all. If I missed you, I
Hey
apologize.
everybody. Hey
Shout out,
everybody coming
shout
So,
in.
so Tiff, can I
That
holler at Tay real quick?
Tiff, you probably got to drop the link again.
Okay,
Tay,
and
can you
shout
hear
out to
me?
cousin.
I
Two
can
more
hear you. I
things.
can hear you.
You
Two
get
more
so Tay.
things.
But
Hold on,
before
humble. One
but,
second, sweetie.
okay,
1 second. I wanted to also say shout out to Tay for allowing this moment on the day that we do our thing. I want to really thank cousin for allowing this moment to happen on our platform tonight. And I'm gonna drop that link for Miss Lasanda. And shout out to Retta because I heard some wonderful things started or happened over there. I
Yeah.
didn't get to see the live, but I heard great things about it. And so shout out to Retta and the Renegades as well. And
period,
yeah,
Ready, give the chatter. There we go.
period.
Absolutely.
I think
Uh,
Jay Vance was trying to ask me something. I can hear you.
I think it
Now,
was humble
it
talking to
I,
was
you.
me,
yeah, it
Tay.
was, it was
So
humble.
Tay, is when that clip go viral, sweetheart. I'm gonna need you to cash out me about $20 when that clip go viral. Okay,
Hello? What'd you say?
you can hear
Hello?
me. I said,
Yeah, I
can you hear me?
definitely can. I was reenacting.
So when that go viral, I'm gonna need my $20 cash out. Do you feel me?
Hey, Miss Roslyn, shout out to you. Shout out to all my gorgeous mods, the whole mod squad. Shout out to y'all. I dropped the
absolutely.
link,
For Miss
Miss
Lasanda,
Lasanda,
right?
if you still in here, baby. But I really, I'm very,
I think I see Hoops in the chat too, Chatty Cathy. Hey, Hoops. I see
Chatty
you out
Cathy in
there.
the building. We love you,
There we go.
Chatty. You already know. You
Absolutely.
already know. Shout out to everybody. I'm truly touched as I see if I'm gonna see if Miss Lasanda can grab this link. I'm not for sure if she's still here, but we'll wait for her. But thank you so much. The Blessed Beyond Measures is in the building. Shout out to you. I'm really, really
Right,
so
Treasure. It's a
thankful.
family affair. That's right.
Hey, it's a family affair.
And y'all already know I got an open door policy straight like that. I always have, period. We cuss, we sometimes gotta do some straightening with each other, but hey, it's what family do.
Absolutely.
Cousins don't always get along. You have arguments with your cousins and you talk about them with your other cousins sometimes. Like, listen, I don't know why she even came over here to grandma's house this week. We don't like her this week. She got to go home.
I
Absolutely.
mean, shit, just 3 weeks ago, you told the whole damn panel I got a big head. So, I mean, what the fuck? Shit. And she used it as an example, y'all. How the hell you gonna use my head as an example? Like, Lord, Dreamy Girl, I think it was a subliminal.
Not a subliminal.
Y'all know in this saga we can accuse the hell out of each other to throwing subliminal.
TC.
Hey,
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 TC.
cousin.
cousin. Cousin TC's in the building. Dreamy Girl said, yes, a lot of straightening.
Period.
We just having a family reunion over here and everything.
Hey,
Is
TC, grab that link, girl.
anybody down there that want to come up and share a few words with the family, y'all more than welcome to.
Miss
Miss Lasanda
Lasanda back.
down in the chat.
Miss Lasanda back in there. Miss
I think
Lasanda,
she
I was
back.
trying to ask you to grab the link, sweetie, if
Hey
you
Queen,
will.
hey Queen Unique. I got a question. How you
What's
was
happening?
able when you made that glass? How was you able to make them and put your name and Queen on both sides of them? I thought I liked the design you did on them glass.
Man, J Bands. I get into this DIY for real. I be using epoxy resin, and then I'll cut out my letters and stencil them, glue them, resin them, so they'll come out hard, and then I just stick them right to the glass. We can
Oh,
definitely
okay.
jump on some lives and do some tutorials. I want to hear you sing, Jay.
You will. You will. That's what I really wanted to use my YouTube page for.
Okay, that's dope. I'm gonna be waiting. I'm gonna be waiting
Right, we
definitely.
do content search every Friday. Everybody show up and showcase their talent, wherever it may be.
Absolutely, Tay.
Period.
Absolutely, Tay.
When I first saw you, I said,
Yes,
oh my, that's my dream. That's my dream.
yes. Come through.
All right. All right.
Only in the break room 411.
Only in the
That's what I'm talking
411
about.
on the
Can I get a
set.
shout
Shut out! Oh my goodness. Let me see
Man, this has
here.
been amazing.
Real Talk with Kay said, I love that song. And Miss Joanne, hey baby, she said, oh my. I really wish this whole and Miss Roslyn said, I really wish this whole saga would just push reset. Well, push it,
Period.
Miss Roslyn. Push
Push
I,
the
it.
button. Who gonna
I
check
push it
agree.
it?
real good? Push it, push it, push it.
I
I
agree. That
mean, anything's possible. I mean, look,
Absolutely.
we got Break Room, Latte, Humble, Sister Teacher, and King J Bands on the panel
Period.
together. Anything
Period.
can happen.
Anything is possible.
Absolutely.
And we definitely
Absolutely.
tasteful on a Tuesday.
Yes.
Absolutely. I want to even give a shout out to Amber and Alexis. They had me crying too. Man, it's just been
Yeah,
so
they did
much.
give Break Room her accolades as well too. Yes,
Absolutely.
they
I
did.
got I
Yes,
gotta
they
give
did. So shout out to them.
yep, I
Yeah.
gotta
Shout
give a
out
shout out
to
to Amber.
Amber.
Absolutely.
Hold
Amber
up. Let me
Amber
do
hopped
it
in one of
this
my
way.
comments today. So I shout out to Amber. She definitely hopped in my comments today. So I definitely appreciate it.
Praise
Let me
God.
do it this way so you know I mean it. Shout out to motherfucking Am and motherfucking Lexus. Straight like that. I
Let me say
appreciate.
it. Amber, Amber, Amber.
Hey, and I
And Amber,
still
wait a
blame
minute.
Amber. No, I'm just playing.
We
And
blame
look,
Amber
Amber,
for
if
this
you
family
listening,
reunion.
Amber, if you listening,
I
Tiff
blame
don't
her.
rush. She don't roast for 40 days and 40 nights. She roast for 50 days and 50 nights.
Period.
Absolutely.
Every
I
time
told
Amber
her,
say that, I be on the floor. I say she sure ain't lying.
I told her that she go doing that line stuff again. I
She
roast
ain't
for
lying.
50 days and 50 nights. I ain't gonna front. It cracks me the hell up when she say that. Now, break room will roast it for 40 days and 40 nights.
I was trying
Yeah.
to get Miss Lasonda to grab the link, but she hasn't grabbed it. But I've wanted to. I don't know if I thanked her, but
Oh, Miss Break Room.
Yes.
My mama asked, can you unblock her? She was trying to apologize too and getting there.
Oh, yeah. I gotta go and let me go into my iPad and do that.
We are family. Ah, yeah,
Set
hey,
it
yeah,
off,
yeah,
hey,
yeah,
Tay.
hey,
yeah.
Set it off,
I got
Tay.
all my sisters with me.
hey,
Okay,
hey,
I'm
hey.
sorry.
I'm done.
Tay
That's
said she
right,
gonna get the
Mocha
party started.
156.
Yes.
And I'm gonna drop the link again. If anybody wanna come up, you're welcome. While I'm doing
No, I
this.
already got my spot on the couch. I'm a go.
TC, I want to know why you didn't show the inside of those glasses, girl, when you did your tutorial on the glasses that Sweet Mame, because the outside was one way, but when you look on the inside, it was like a mirrored cartoonic picture of everybody. And when you did your tutorial, you didn't show that. And I was hollering at the TV, show the inside, show the inside, show the inside.
You sure was.
I'm
I'm
like, show the
sliding over,
inside.
Treasure. Here go your spot, girl.
Tell your mother to grab the link if she like.
Okay, I'm finna tell him.
Um, and shout out to all of y'all. We got a guest in the back. Let me see here. Oops, wait, what I do? Oh, my trip was good, Miss Lasonda. Thank you for asking, baby. It was real good. I'm gonna tell y'all about it tomorrow.
Hey, hey, how are you?
Hey, Miss Fee,
Hey,
how you doing?
everyone. Hey, Tiff.
How
Hey,
you doing,
Miss
sugar?
B.
Hey, Miss V.
I wanted to tell you, Tiffany, I'm sorry for everything I said, and I was wrong. Even if I was mad about whatever I was mad at, I didn't have to get mad and say all the things that I said to you. It was wrong. I lost my father too. I didn't have to say none of those things to you. I was wrong, and I'm gonna be a woman and say I'm sorry. You know.
I really appreciate that, Miss Fee. And I said some fucked up shit too, and I'm sorry. We shouldn't have never really went that far, really wasn't that deep. And I apologize, and also I forgive you, and I'm really thankful to you and your son for your words and stuff. It brought Sister Teacher to tears, and it brought me to tears, honestly, because I really don't like doing all this, like tearing down each other. And this shit just is corny. It really ain't that deep. And so I forgive you, and I also apologize to you for my words.
Hey, Lolo, Miss
Thank
V.
you.
Miss
That's
V.
Thank you
dope.
for forgiving me, Tiffany.
And thank you for giving me, and we just gonna forgive each other, and troubles don't last always. You feel me? And I really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, Miss Fee. I truly do. I appreciate you. It was very woman of you, and I ain't know if this day would ever come, but I'm actually very glad that it did. I
Absolutely.
truly am.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
And I
am
know we
too.
Absolutely.
both better than this shit for real. And
Yeah.
you know, and
Absolutely.
you used to rock with the
Right.
break room and shit happens. It was a lot of shit that we all took part in. You feel me? We all
Yeah.
did. And
Yeah.
I'm not exempt to that shit either. So I'm taking
Woo.
accountability
Special K.
for my words to each and every one of y'all. If there's anybody out there that I said some fucked up shit to, and hurt anybody, I apologize, and I love you all, and I'm thankful for the family, near and far. I love each and every one of y'all. Shout out to Only One Lolo with the info in the building.
Love you,
Yeah,
Lolo.
so
Shout out,
I'm
Lola.
grateful, Miss Fee, and to your son as well. He did some real stand up shit. That was some king shit. That was some
Hmm.
king
Yeah.
shit. You know.
Yeah. He really a good boy. He really is.
And he
Mi-
was
Yeah.
protecting, he was doing what I would have expected no less from any of our kids when it comes to, when your kids love you, they don't give a damn who is coming for you. They there.
Right.
And I understand that. So, if I had a son like Jake Vance, I'm sure he would be in the back end talking his shit too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
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 Miss
Yeah.
V.
You right.
At
Yeah.
least his ass better.
Miss V. Can I say something to Miss V?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, Sister Teacher.
Oh, girl. You know you broke me down. You
Yeah.
broke me all the way down in such a good way. It's like, we show this one side of us, and people think that that's the only side to us that we have, But for
Mm-hmm.
you to come out and say what you said, and read his chat and how you said it, and even all the love that you was showing me, I had to go back and watch the replay because when you said what you said, I couldn't grab the link. I dropped to my knees and I just started thanking God, and I was crying so hard, and I just couldn't get my composure to, even grab the link at all. But I'm just so impressed by you, sister. I tell you, I'm so impressed by you. You just shocked me. You just threw me like for a loop. But I kind of always knew that you had something in you because I heard you say, that you were raised in a church, So I knew that you had, usually when somebody is raised in a church, parents and grandparents and stuff, are in the church, they say when you put it in them, it don't leave them. So I knew that you had, usually when somebody.
Lose somebody. Sister teacher, are you there?
She's still on the panel, but I don't hear it anymore.
Yeah, I'm here. It's this phone, but yeah, like I don't know how much you missed, but like I said, I heard you say that you was raised in a church and things like that, Miss Fee, and
Mm-hmm.
when we get that in us, we may backslide a little bit, but it's in there, it's in there. It don't really go nowhere. We just backslide, and for you to do what you
Yeah.
did, you're somebody that ain't gonna do that unless you mean it. You would keep it real type of person, so you're not gonna do
Right.
something like that and don't mean it from the heart. And I just love you for it, sister. I love you for it. Girl, please, if I could just reach over in the next circle and just squeeze you over here and just pinch your cheeks and just grab you so tight,
Thank
just
you.
ruffle you
Yeah, thank
down.
you, sister teacher. I
Girl, please.
just, I felt something, the other day. It clicked in me, and I felt like, you did wrong. You need to apologize. I have a heart, you know, and I know things can happen and go wrong quickly, you know.
Yes.
And when I heard somebody say they're gonna put my son in the trunk, I just like, wait a minute now. We
Hmm.
ain't gonna go this way, you know. And I just felt like our old break room apology. Because no matter what we were saying to each other, she never said anything about harming my child. It don't matter how old he get, he's gonna always be my special baby.
And I
You
heard that
know,
in you yesterday. I heard that.
I don't
Anything that
threaten
was said
nobody,
about your
baby. I
son.
don't threaten nobody.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that was said about your son, I heard, the hurt in your voice, and a lot of things I didn't hear because I usually can't be on YouTube unless it's Monday or Tuesday. Usually Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I'm not there. Especially Sunday, you'll never see me on YouTube on a Sunday. But um,
Hmm.
just your strength, girl. Girl, that's some big girl stuff right there. I'm telling you, that's some real woman stuff. Especially for
Thank you, sister T.
I know the streets. I know what kind of streets Chicago is, and you know.
Hmm.
So I
You
know it
know,
when I see it. I know when somebody is really about that life. Um,
right?
and
It just, you hear somebody, and I'm, like you just said, the streets of Chicago, and my son that got this. Oh no, 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 no. We ain't finna even talk like that. We ain't finna even talk. I don't care what you thought you heard me say or whatever. No, no, we ain't finna even play with him like that because he would never get up here and intentionally say anything or think he gonna put his hand on no woman, especially not no woman old enough to be his mama. Not from no words.
Mm-mm. No, I
Absolutely.
raised two black men, and I tried to keep them out of the streets. I got a son. He saved. He into church. And
Amen.
the son on the panel, he worked. He graduated from high school. They told me it wasn't gonna happen. He wasn't gonna do none of that,
Mm,
and he did it all.
mm.
Look at God.
So yeah,
Look at God.
he
Look at
worked for
God.
the city of he worked for the city of Chicago.
Period.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wow. Wow. So good. I'm so proud of both. I'm so proud of all of y'all. Miss Fee, I'm telling you, I'm elated. I promise you. You took my breath away, girl. You took and
yeah.
like I said, I had to go back and watch the replay because I could not see the chat. And
Oh,
so
okay.
I went back and I watched the replay, and that's when I saw the chat. I was able to see all the comments, and here it go again. Here I am crying again, seeing the things that you was typing, amongst people that might not be, it might not be popular to some people, um,
Hmm.
and you just did it, you really did it,
Yeah,
Tiff and Tay, before
yeah.
y'all get that started, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the chat back. I just wanted to thank y'all again for letting us cut in with this moment on y'all segment. I got a lot to do before tomorrow, but thank y'all again for letting us
Thank
have,
you,
this moment
Humble.
during y'all time.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sweetheart. Thank you,
Have a
and
great
tell the
day.
kids I love them.
I sure will tell
Mhm.
you. I mean, Tiff, you already know they ready to get back in the daggone chat. I told them not tonight.
Period. But you look. Whenever they ready and you let them, we here.
Well, they waiting on Fortnite, so we ain't gonna push you, but we're waiting over here.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Don't you worry. I
Absolutely,
don't
Tiff.
let
I
down the
love you.
kids. Love you, girl.
Love you
I
too.
was gonna grab your link fee the other day, but you was doing some straightening, so I ain't come over there. But I had plans that the next time you went live that I was gonna grab your link, and I looked, I'm like, oh, this ain't the time. Let me just go on or go to sleep, But I definitely was gonna grab your link and come over
Yeah,
there and talk with you.
yeah,
Mm.
Special case
Yeah.
and sister teacher, you had all of us crying in
Hmm.
the chat and the panel.
So
Yes, she
did Miss
did.
V. Miss V was crying. So did she. She had everybody crying too.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. And I wasn't there for Miss Lasanda's apology when she apologized to Break Room. I never really got a chance to um, be there for that. But I always had an opinion about Miss Lasanda. That's why I wanted her to come up here. Um, because I was just gonna say, Tiff, what have I always told you about Miss Lasanda? And I was just gonna uh let Tiff answer that, in just a couple words. But
you always said that lady love you.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
even when
Hmm.
she was cussing me out. Miss Sister Teacher would say, "But I know Miss Lasanda love you." She and I'll be like, "What? You crazy? What are you talking
Mm-mm, mm-mm. I knew it because I knew it, and I always felt like I always said to me, she's a real G out here,
Yes, you
and I
did.
always felt that
Hmm.
way in spite of everything until um you know she cussed you out a little bit. I'm like, oh man, that really hurt me. But then when she came back and did her apology and I was able to watch that replay, I'm like, see, I knew she was a real G. I knew she was a real G. Miss Lasanda, she speak her mind. She go where she want to go and say what she want to say and do what she want to do. She a diehard Roberts fan, and I know that's because she got boys, and Robert don't have a mother, and so she almost feels like partially responsible for that boy, And I mean, she'll smack everybody on this panel right now if you say anything.
Mhm. Yes, Miss Lasanda don't play, baby.
She
Yeah,
don't
Mr.
play.
Sanders
She
don't
don't
play.
play. She gonna flip the table. She ain't playing, But Miss Lasanda, I appreciate you, honey, and I've always had a
Definitely
great
do.
respect. I always had a great respect for Miss Lasanda, because one of the things, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. When Tiff and Amber fell out, Miss Lasanda got hurt. Miss Lasanda got hurt. When y'all fell out, y'all hurt that lady. And I told you that, didn't I, Tiff?
Yes, you did.
I said, y'all hurt that lady. That lady was
Hmm.
hurt. She was torn between both of y'all, and just was emotionally hurt by the both of y'all. When y'all fell out, when she was trying to fix it, when she came up there and she was trying to fix it, she was the only one that I seen that was sincerely trying to fix it. So for that,
Yeah.
shout out to Miss Lasanda, the real G of this YouTube saga side
Yes.
over here, for real.
Shout out to Miss Lasanda.
Yes. But I'm gonna go on and step down, Tiff.
Okay, Miss Fee, and I thank you again, sweetheart. I truly do.
Good
I
night,
love
And I
Miss
thank
Fee.
you too.
see you
No,
Good
beautiful women
night,
Thank,
later.
thank
Latte.
you,
Good
Fee.
night,
Thank you,
y'all.
Miss Fee.
and
Love
I
you,
have a
love
love
good
you,
you,
night,
sister
Miss
Latte.
Fee.
teacher.
Love you guys.
See
Love
you
you
beautiful women
truly.
later.
And
Shout out.
Special K grabbed the link the other day. I'm like, Special K is on the panel. Come on, girl. Special K, grab it again. But she's always been someone who has always been a nice voice in the chat. I've always had a lot of great respect for her. I've always felt like she had a lot of great respect for me, and us not really, knowing each other. But you see how people interact with you in chats and things like that. So definitely shout out to Special K. You are somebody special for real.
Absolutely. You all
Somebody.
are. You all are.
Lolo, Lolo, I love you, Lolo. Where you at, girl?
Love you, Lolo. Only one Lolo with the info. You
Only
already
one
know.
Definitely
Lolo.
do.
It's always up and it's stuck. Miss Lisa says,
Bring
"Tiff,
you
I need to
back
see that
and
Moroccan theme
you make
background."
it so
That's
good.
so funny.
Yeah, go
Uh,
tell her. Go ahead and tell her.
yeah. The good old sister teacher said the same thing. It said, Tiffany, we got to get the Moroccan theme back. I said, okay, sister teacher, I'm on it. And shout out to I had ran downstairs and got some water. But I didn't get to thank Jay Vans as well for coming up here. Shout out to Jay Vans and Miss Fee as well as Humble Me Hype. Um, um, Thank you so much, sweetheart, for each and every one of y'all for coming up here and speaking your
Yes.
words. I'm very, very touched and I'm very appreciative and thankful. So shout out to Jay Bands and his mother, Miss Fee, straight like that. Um,
Absolutely. Oh, Lolo, don't start now.
I love y'all too. Sorry, I drifted off. We love you. We love you always, Lolo. You already know.
Absolutely. It's,
Hey, hey.
who is that?
Miss Lasanda,
No,
Yeah.
Miss
that's Miss Lisa.
Miss Lisa. Hey, Miss Lisa.
Hey, boo. Hey, y'all. All my boos. Every boo. All of y'all. Um, I don't even want to get emotional, but this was well needed, and we have so much to give. We got so much to do. Life lessons. You know, we all need to always say a prayer in the morning, leaving, and a prayer when we come in the house. As we never know what's going to happen, never know what life will lead us. And we've been in the trenches for 2 long years. We all have. And when I say the Moroccan theme background, that means a whole lot to me because you was that lady that was sitting on that floor with your legs bended and with your cigarette weighing halfway in your mouth and out, but
Yes.
you was a quiet storm, and you embraced 5 people who's in that chat. We played games, we did everything. So I'm just so proud that we've came to this moment, and you know, Jay Bands is our child. I lost mine, but that's still our child, our internet child. And you know, that was just huge right there. That just I was as soon as I even saw it, I was like I broke down, but I'm good. But break room, Tiff. I'll call you Tiff. I don't know about the break room thing, but you know how um you're a special, special kind of woman. You really are.
Thank you,
Um,
Miss Lisa.
you exude so much. So that's one for you. Let me go to Latte. Latte, my New York native, you something else. You are remarkable. You are breathtaking. And you know, I can't get to every comment, but when I do, you know I come through. And you are something else. You're forced to reckon with. So I'm done with you. Now, sister teacher, now you know I'm coming with you.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
No, 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 no bad energy, not at all. You are a symbol of love and grace and peace. And you set the stage, whether we were cussing, going at it, you still stood in the storm with us when we were acting up. So you had that belt for us. So you always been a real healer. You know what I'm saying? And I have to give you all your flowers up here. And
I
that's all.
appreciate that.
I love you guys.
I appreciate
Continue,
that, Miss Lisa.
no problem. You and you know you always get me with this hat and that shirt. You already know. Remember I used to tell you that. So you know I've been here. I've been around. But I
Yeah,
love you guys, and we gonna move forward. We gonna make it happen because there's only one way. This way,
absolutely.
and that's all I want.
Absolutely.
All right. Good night.
Absolutely.
Thank
This
you, Miss
saga
Thank
needs
you,
some
Lisa.
Lisa. Thank you,
Yes.
Miss Lisa.
Yeah. I had a.
this saga needs some love.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we better together.
That's right. 'Cause I got my belt too, sister teacher, on the side. Yeah. So I get them together too.
I know that's right, girl. I keep me a belt. Tiff be running around here telling people I ain't scared of nobody but sister teacher.
Oh yeah. Your name means a lot for real, you know. And
Yeah,
Very thankful. Yes, Jay Vance, don't be a stranger. You know what I mean? Don't be a stranger around here. You are always welcome in the 4-1 Wizzy. Period.
yeah.
absolutely, y'all. Monday is Tiff's birthday, so we're gonna try to do something on her birthday. Hopefully, we can play some games. We can get on the panel, and maybe we can get about 10 folks, and maybe we can get dirty words back together, or stupid words, or crazy words, whatever. That
Yeah,
game is
that was
always
so
so
much
fun,
fun.
especially when
So
people
much
mess
fun.
up, and when child of God
Mhm.
around here spelling dirty words. It's so fun.
It
Oh
is a
yeah.
good time. So I hope y'all do pull up for the kid birthday is on the
Yeah.
28th. And like last year, I enjoyed spending it with y'all last year. And
Oh
because I'm not doing much in real life because I just came back from a 5-day vacation. And
yeah.
yes,
Right.
it was very lovely. So on Monday, I will definitely be in town chilling. So I look forward to seeing y'all on my born day and all of that. And I'm really grateful to each and every one of y'all for real, for real. Um, Lolo, I love you. Mel, all of y'all in the chat, I love y'all.
Yes, we
It's
do.
I truly do, and I'm really thankful for Latte, our gorgeous host up here, allowing this moment to take place for real. Thank you so much, cuz.
It was
Perfect
needed.
for the title, knowing when to engage and when to disengage. This was a
When
beautiful
to go
engagement.
home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
I kind of
And
figured, I thought about that too. I kind of figured Latte wouldn't mind though, because, I kind of know, kind of get this feeling with Latte that, if it's right, she all for it. She don't care where it happened at. You know what I mean? She not thinking about this is me and Tiff's time. Um, she gonna be all for it, and I just knew that that would kind of be
It's
okay.
all in God's time. We all where
Yes,
we supposed to be at because this is where we was supposed to be. You can't
yeah,
block
yes,
a blessing.
Mm-mm.
full
yes.
circle. I like to look at it as. I'm a firm believer. Troubles don't last always, and it shows that we're not all bad people. Some of us can be bridges over troubled waters, and a lot of you ladies were a bridge over troubled waters for others. And whether you knew it or not, um,
Miss
I
Lason,
can
I'm
name a
sorry,
lot.
I'm sorry, Tiff. Miss Lasonda asking you to drop the link.
Oh yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Sonda.
I can name a lot of people. I truly could. Also, shout out to baby girl in the chat, Raw Truth, and Uncut. I want to give you your
Yes,
flowers as well, and shout out to you. You've always been someone that whenever you found yourself on my back end, it was always to help a situation and not to hurt it wherever I was concerned. And I want to thank you for that as well.
Oh,
absolutely. Shout out to Mama Three, who can go anywhere in these
Shout
YouTube
out to
streets.
Mama Three, Angel Gibson, another one who
Oh,
speaks, her love for me everywhere she goes. Angel, I love you, sweetheart. You've been a truly wonderful person on all ends of the spectrum, and I thank you so much, Angel Gibson, and everyone that's in that chat, everyone that's on this panel, for real, means something to me, and I'm grateful for y'all. Period. Whether you've been away a while and came back, no matter what it is, my door's always been open to family. So uh, reunited, and it feels good.
yeah.
Hey,
uh,
Auntie
everybody.
Faye.
Miss
hey.
Lasonda is in the building.
Hey,
What's
Miss Lasanda.
happening?
That's
Hey,
my gangster
Latte.
sis right there.
Latte, I love you, girl. Latte
I
have
love
no
you
doubt.
too, Auntie Boo.
Hey, Latte, you be showing out in the YouTube streets. Tim, I kept asking, how was your trip?
It was wonderful. I ate myself into a frenzy, Miss Lasonda. We tried a lot of great food and went a lot of great places. It was awesome. And I'm very well rested.
That's good. Sister Teacher, I heard you talking about grab the link. What's going on? Lisa
Y-
up here too?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
about to
yeah.
drop. I just came up here to say a few words. But I
Oh,
love
stay on
you,
up here, Lisa.
Sonda.
You ain't stay on up here, girl. You ain't going nowhere.
Oh,
Lisa, that's
okay.
my girl. Who else up here?
Me,
Tay,
sister
Tiff, Lisa,
teacher.
and me.
Yeah.
Oh, Yeah, Miss
Oh,
Lasanda.
okay.
Sister Lasonda, Teacher, what? what's going on, baby? Yes, I for so long I have always told Tiff, we would talk and I would say that Miss Lasonda, she the real G out here. I'm telling you, she the real G, Tiff. I used to tell her this all the time. Tiff would tell you. I say that lady
Yes.
is the real G out here. She ain't playing about who she is. She speak straight from her chest. She'll shoot us all for Robert.
Yes, yes, you know, huh?
And you know that's right.
She a
Oh,
diehard
no.
fan. I said she a diehard fan. And I
Yeah.
told Tiff, I said, she was the one when you and Amber split up. She was the one who was truly hurt. Out of everybody, she was hurt for real.
Yeah,
Am I am
I had to fall back, Sister Teacher, because it's a lot going on, and I done did my dirt on this internet, being gangster and all that. And you know how far this stuff got?
to my kids see a live they put out about me was talking about me so bad. My children said they read them comments and it took everything they could not to find these peoples.
Right.
Yeah.
And so they begged me. One day they all jumped on me in the house and told me, "We begging you, please get off that podcast before something happen, because we're not gonna think no kind of way about our mother. So please don't put us in harm's way." Up.
Yeah. And you could tell your kids about that life, honey. So, you know.
Yeah.
And you know what, sister teacher? Even my cousin from Washington called me and say, "Cuz, who is you beefing with on this internet?" And I didn't even know she was watching.
Wow.
Yeah,
You
so
never
that
know who
made
I
me
should.
think and made me sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got time. I love everybody. I'm a real Robert supporter. I'm a supporter of
Me
the
too.
family, but I'm not gonna be back in no beefing and going back and forth and all that. I can't do that. I'm not gonna engage in nothing like that. I'm not even coming on nobody platform who beefing with anybody. And I support and love
Absolutely.
everybody. And I'm not gonna talk about nobody. I'm not doing none of that. I'm too old for that. I'm 64. I can't do that no more. Mm-mm.
What's
You
understood ain't even
64, Miss
gotta be
Lasanda?
explained.
Yeah, I'm 64. It's too much going on when people start pulling up at your houses and all that. And like you say, I live that type of life, but I don't want to be in that situation where my family and me have to be somebody get hurt. Cause the house you pull up to, you might not make it back out of there. And
Right.
then what gonna happen? It's not worth it for internet beef. No, it's not. We
Look,
don't know
Miss
each other.
Lasanda. Miss
We don't
Lasanda,
know each
Treasure.
other. We don't know
Treasure
each
just
other.
said, Miss Lasanda, Treasure just said, when Miss Lasanda said she was from the Pork and Bean Projects, I knew she was about that life.
Yeah, I'm from the Poke and Bean, 62nd and 12th. I grew
Where
up in them
it
projects.
goes
I
on.
drove my kids up in there on 62nd and 12th. And I had to fight my way. I had to fight. You heard that song? I had to fight all my
All
life.
right.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a good thing to see everybody apologizing, Miss Fee, J Vance, and
Yeah.
all this is good. I don't know. I woke up and jumped on this, put my phone up, and Tiff, you was live, and I jumped in there, and I'm like, wow, Tiff live.
Right.
And
Oh,
I
I'm
just
glad you
woke
came
up.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just woke up. But
Well, I'm happy you woke up and you came on in.
Yeah.
yeah, Latte, I love you, girl.
I love you right back, Mr. Sandra.
Baby right there.
Yeah. Miss Lisa too, baby. I could get over there on Miss D podcast and show out in the daytime.
You know how we
Oh,
roll. We know you know how we roll. We do
And
not play by Robert.
I see my special K in that comment. I love my special
Oh,
K.
Sister K, yeah. He's a gem.
Yeah, but I love y'all. I am so glad for you, Tiff. I'm glad you got a peace of mind. Latte is a good medicine to you. I always wanted to catch y'all live, and I finally catch y'all together. I always used to miss it.
Hmm.
oh,
Yeah.
I love my cousin Latte.
Good night.
I see my TC Chronicles in them comments. That's
I
my
love you,
TC.
TC.
When
Yeah.
Sure
my
do.
house burnt up, let me tell y'all something. I love TC. I don't care what nobody say. I tell a person in a minute. I support TC. Cause when I was going through my house fire, she reached out to me and she was on it, baby. She
Yeah.
was. She did. She was
Wow.
there. She was there for me. She
Wow.
was. Yeah, I will
Well,
always respect her.
I feel the same way, Miss Lysandra, because I actually had the pleasure of meeting her in person. When she came to New York, she made it her business to stop by and see me. And I totally appreciate her. She she
Yeah,
she
she
like my
did.
red. Yeah, sure
She's a
did.
real
And
one.
then you end up getting sick, ain't it?
I sure enough did. I caught the flu and was broke down, honey.
Yeah.
You know
Mm.
what? You and her like, I love that casino, Miss Latte. Ooh, baby.
Oh, me too, child.
Latte.
Sonda, we know.
Hey,
Take
you
me
I
outside,
tell her,
not inside.
baby. My children say when she ain't answering that phone, she at that casino.
Y'all got the baby tapping.
Baby at the casino.
I've
Remember that
been
was that
trying to
song?
get there for 3 weeks and ain't got there ever since the hurricane. I ain't been there since the hurricane. But baby,
I was just there.
when I go, they owe me.
I was just there less than 24 hours ago. I'm guilty.
Oh,
My
okay.
Yeah,
God.
yeah. But
Look, when
y'all
y'all
look
be at
like
that casino,
Miss
when y'all
Latte,
be
your
at that
casino
casino,
look nice.
when
Yeah.
y'all be at that casino, do y'all be at that
Yeah,
machine
it
time?
is. And I stay right on over there, Mrs. The teacher. I sure do.
Wait a minute, do y'all be at that machines talking about these are my last $2?
Girl, let me tell y'all something. The last time I went to the casino, I won in there 30 minutes and lost $300 in one machine.
Mm.
Ooh, Lord.
Yeah, I had a conversation with myself while I was leaving, like, girl,
What you just
what had
did.
happened was,
And I don't even get mad, Latte, because hey, it's my business if I sit there
That's
and I see
right.
the machine ain't doing that and I'm gonna trying to make it do something, it ain't do nothing, and it break me. I just get in my car and leave.
yeah,
Man,
because the other day
I
I
go
won
to
600 off for $5, so it could go either way.
way.
Yeah. Hmm.
I went
Have
to
y'all been to that
Atlantic
casino in
City.
Minnesota?
Yeah. I go to Atlantic City a lot, so I'll be out.
No, I go to the one in Tampa, Florida.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Y'all need to
You
try
know,
that one in Minnesota.
I
Yeah,
fell in their bathroom and busted my knee up, and I've been filing a lawsuit for them for 5 years. They is so hard to sue, y'all. I'm telling you, they are
Wow.
government, and I've been fighting them for 5 years.
Mm.
Hmm.
Lord, all the way to
It's
hell
probably
because
gonna
that just
end.
took a turn.
It's probably
What you?
gonna come through on your on the 7th year, Miss Lasonda.
I don't know, but I'm finna have another surgery.
Yeah,
Wow.
they gonna pay you out on that 7th year. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, girl, they hard. Because you know what? And I'm glad I fell in their bathroom because something my lawyer found out if you fall on their game floor, you can't sue them.
Wow.
And I was in the bathroom and I'm lucky because baby, my knee would have been busted up like it was on that game floor. I would have been lost. You can't sue them on the game floor. I don't know why.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you get hurt on their game floor, anybody, you can't sue them.
Wow.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's something to think about.
Yep.
Thank you, Miss Mel, for becoming a member for the 10th month. Hey, Miss Jackie.
But I'm
Shout
so
out
Yes.
to
glad to see all this family oriented, apologize, chain bands, and I love that. That was so
So
nice.
me too. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
me
I
was.
like
too.
to see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I appreciate y'all, Tiff. Keep doing your thing, girl.
Thank
Break
you,
one.
Miss Lasonda, for everything.
I remember the last time me and you stayed up all night Thanksgiving
Oh,
last year.
Ah,
Last
good
year you was
time.
wow.
cooking, y'all was cooking, and I was cooking.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And never went to sleep. We used to stay up to one, two, three, breaking morning and everything. I'm like, damn, you still on here?
Right.
Right.
One
Remember, we
thing about
heavy in
break
there.
room, she don't care if ain't but 5 people's in there. She gonna do her commentary,
Yeah.
baby.
That's what it was. It was five people in the beginning. We just chatted. And it was
Yeah,
fun.
Yep.
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember
But
that.
I don't know. I can't wait to Miss D go live tomorrow because I know break room. You through with the saga, but we ain't through with it on some side. So I
Oh,
can't
I
wait.
understand. I
Latte,
understand.
Yeah.
Latte, you seen that necklace on my girl neck? What's going on? You heard me do some commentary on that.
Hmm.
Thank
Have mercy.
A
You heard
necklace.
me,
You on
Latte?
vacation too.
You on vacation, Latte?
No, I just took a couple of days off, but I'll be back tomorrow, Miss Lasanda.
Well, please find out about that necklace on the neck for us. Cause I seen it. I ain't
God.
disrespecting you, Tip, but I seen that necklace on that girl neck tonight. So what does that be about? We
Well,
got somebody got to tell me. Somebody got to let me find out. I'm finna run through the streets, get on my bicycle.
I'm good.
I just want to ask, what is the necklace?
The
uh,
the the, the necklace, the one that the other boy been wearing, not the baby mama wearing it. What's going on? I
oh,
don't know.
he gave it
Mhm.
back.
I
uh,
don't know. Latte, I'm gonna leave that up to you.
yeah,
Latte,
that,
Genuine
find out for
inquiring
us,
minds
baby.
want to know.
Latte gonna let us know, sir.
I'm
Uh-huh.
sure am.
Yo will, cause she got it back on. Latte, please find out.
Thank you, Mr. Sanders.
That's that.
oh,
I love you, Tiff. I'm so glad. I love everybody up here. I'm
we
finna go
love
back
you
to sleep. I
too.
gotta
We
go to
love you,
work in the
Miss
morning.
Lasanda.
You too, sister teacher.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna still be listening, but I'm finna lay down till I fall back to sleep.
Okay,
Okay,
good night.
sweetie. Thank you for coming up.
Okay, you're welcome. All right.
And good night, because I was summoned to stay here by Miss Sister T.
I'll see you tomorrow, Miss
Going
Lisa.
nowhere. You heard
Miss
what she said,
Lisa.
Inga.
We love
Bye,
you, Miss
Lasanda.
Lisa.
Miss
Love
Lisa,
you.
I'll see you tomorrow now. You be
All right,
there.
boo.
All right.
I see
All
ya.
right.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
might watch some tomorrow.
Okay. It's real good.
Treasure or sister teacher. I need one of y'all to remind me of something. I was up here trying to make sure that I did not have Miss Feed on my block list, and I hit the wrong list, and I accidentally unmodded Miss Amelia. So I just using y'all 77 people as my backup that I did not do that on purpose and remind me I'm sure I'll notice when I see her. But yeah, y'all my witnesses. It was an accident.
Yeah, so she has to come back in the chat to get it to be modded
I,
again.
I'm thinking so.
Okay.
So thank you, Treasure. If y'all see her before I do in the chat at any time I go live,
No,
there she go.
there she
Hold
goes.
up. There you go, Miss Amelia. You still blue. Okay, so I didn't screw up.
Miss
Okay.
Miss
Hopefully
Amelia,
your
I ain't had
thing.
no chicken in a minute.
Oh, thank goodness. Great. I'm glad you okay, so I didn't screw up. I'm so glad you was here. Cause
Mm-hmm.
I ain't want you fussing me out thinking I unmodded you on purpose now. I ain't got time to have no beef with you, Miss Amelia. before
This is
we
really.
beef,
Hey,
What?
before we beef,
Rebecca,
Miss
Shelton,
Amelia,
that's
I'm
my girl,
sorry.
Rebecca.
Mhm.
Okay, great. It must have been because I ain't saved changes. Thank goodness. All right, one less thing I gotta do.
True
I
as
am
hell.
really
Amelia popped out like, girl, I'm here.
right. I had to hit
Latte,
him.
I love your shorts, girl. I be loving your shorts, but especially
Mhm.
with the kids, girl. Everything you do
Your
with kids,
kids.
Tiff will tell you anything with kids and dogs. I'ma watch
Yeah.
it.
Hey, Mr.
Thank
Troy.
you so much. And you see, I've been doing
They
the
grab
Vlogtober
on
with
the
them, so I
content.
love it too.
Yeah, I love it
Yes,
too.
yes.
Yep,
All your
yep,
kids
yep.
are so polite and
They
so
Mm-hmm.
are.
intelligent and so mannerable.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
and wait a minute, let me think of his name. Tag name right on. I know all your kids' name. Why I
What
can't
the
think of
baby, right? Not grandbaby, but denim. That's my
Denim?
boy. So we
No,
talking about him. We gonna fight Miss Sister Teacher. That's my
no,
baby.
Denim is funny.
What?
Denim
Oh
is
my
so
God.
funny to me.
Yes. He's just so honest and funny. Yeah. Especially when they go eat that food, they be on it.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, I love
We've
how y'all
seen
do
it
y'all little
before.
things and be
Yeah.
tasting things, for the first time and going shopping and y'all showed me a lot of things that I didn't even exist. Girl, that big old that is a slice of pizza, but it feeds what? You get like 20 pieces in a slice.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
That's the
ma'am.
big old pizza in New York City. Oh yeah.
I'm like, I never seen a piece of that doggone big, and all the little drink shops that you be going to with the mixed
With the bubble
drinks.
tea and everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
A
yeah, and girl, when
shout
you
out to you, Mr. Troy, in the building, all lit up in green and stuff.
all right,
I
Troy.
try to keep them just as busy as they keep me.
That's right.
I know that's right.
Yeah, y'all make
Yeah.
sure y'all hitting them like buttons. Mods, what the likes looking like? Are the likes liking? Because a lot of people, people be like, you. I know you in the bushes. It don't. A lot of time it don't.
Your thing went out, Miss. I said Miss.
A lot
My
of times
sister.
it don't
Oh,
be
there you
that
go.
people just not hitting the like button. A lot of people just forget to do it. And if
Yeah.
because I know a lot of times when they say hit the like button, I'm like, oops, let me hit the like button. So I'm not intentionally not hitting it. I just be forgetting to hit the like button. So that's why it's important to remind people all the time because everybody don't really be in the bushes because
Right.
we just forget sometimes.
You just come straight in the live and start participating.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mama
And
Three said,
Not
now
the
this was a fabulous Tif and Tay Tuesday. Dreamy Girl said
and
this live was worth the wait. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all.
yeah,
oh
I
this
love
was
wow.
you.
a definite,
Everybody.
a great way to come back. It definitely was. And I appreciate
Yes.
everybody that was a part of it, definitely so. And hopefully from here we can all grow because we need to. Like I said, we better together. It's so many people that got so much great talent that they have that we could all collectively put together in some type of way and move forward from whatever this is.
Yes, absolutely. Mama Three said the likes are liking. Thank you, Mama Three.
The likes
Thank you.
is liking.
Yes, this was very, very much so a blessed live, definitely worth the wait. And I give God the glory because it is God power. And I'm thankful to have always kept God in the midst, even in the storms. And I know God never fails, period. And this was just a sign that shows that, God just don't fail. And I really do think it was it wasn't a wasted movement. It was a spiritual movement because I think we all have learned a little more. It might have took longer than what we anticipated, but was it worth it? Absolutely. My heart is definitely full, no cap whatsoever. 100% am I grateful to everyone that has blessed this panel and blessed this live, and it feels really great to be amongst some people that I love and I missed, and we just was waiting on the smoke to clear, and I'm just so grateful to y'all.
And
Treasure
So
something
say
grateful.
we
Yeah,
laugh, we cry, we
definitely. Once
forgave.
again, shout out to Amber and Alexis for their extended apologies because that was
Yes.
definitely big. Because after 50 days and 50 nights on the 51st day,
Oh, that's right. Oh my God. I listen. That's why Miss Lisa stay in shape because I've been running here, there, running back over there. What's going on? Where's my belt again?
I
So
want
we.
to say something about Amber that's no cap that I haven't got to say in many, many, many moons. But since her
oh,
name
here
has
I go. Wait,
arrived,
wait, Tip. Let me put my feet back up on the couch now. Come on now. Wait. All right. Here we go. I'm ready. There we go.
Okay.
um, I don't know if they will ever hear this message or not, and if not, I still want to send it in the atmosphere. I haven't got to. We all have not got to say many good things about one another in a long time.
Mhm.
Um, I think it is a perfect time for me to say another truth of mine. And I've never hid this truth. I just ain't got a chance to really say this truth. Two things. One is for Amber and one is for Alexis. I can say this really genuinely. One, I'm gonna start with Alexis because it's short. Um, Alexis, I can honestly say, just like Mr. J Bands, when you know, in this thing with your family member, you in this thing with your family member, you're gonna have your family back, and regardless, right, wrong, or indifferent. And I want to say that
Yeah.
Alexis never made me feel like she absolutely hated me or wanted or promoted me and her sister to argue beef or none of that. She always had her sister back as she should, but I never really seen her. That's something that she absolutely every single time was cheerleading for. And I've also seen her actually be rather happy when we're not, you know. And so I want to say shout out to Alexis for that. Not
Yes.
always pushing for the beef to keep on or continue and shit like that. So shout out to her and to Amber. I hadn't got a chance to really pour no flowers out and this, that, and the third, but this is something that is true and it's always been true. I've always found Amber to be hilarious. Okay. I think Amber is absolutely hilarious. When we're not beefing and before we were unable to, really watch each other's stuff and all of that, I've always found Amber to be fucking funny. And I I still do, I think that somebody is funny when they can make you laugh when you pissed off at them. Now, if that makes any sense, that girl has made me laugh when I just finished cussing her ass out or some shit, or she just finished cussing me out or whatever. There has been times some shit been said and I couldn't help but laugh. I love humor. And ever since from day one, that motherfucker over there has made my ass laugh. And I say that as a term of endearment, not motherfucker, but that lady has truly brought me some laughter, whether we was beefing or not. And I think that I've never thought of Amber as a slow leak, as a person that could not take this thing by storm in whatever way she does do so choose to. I think she is talented. And she has brought me entertainment just as much as she's brought me a headache. Okay. Um, and with that said, shout out to her for having been someone that has made me be tickled like a motherfucker. And even sometimes when she was talking shit to me, it made me laugh. That's just how my humor is. I give it as good as I get it, but that don't mean your ass ain't funny, even when you roasting me. A punchline is a punchline nonetheless. Um, so shout out for the humor that I have gotten from Amber. Shout out to this moment that I honestly think we are absolutely done. I really have. I The girl tickles me, and I hope she continues to tickle people worldwide, and for her platform to grow in the way that I know it can. Because she's talented and she's capable of much. So shout out to her. When we not
Yeah.
out here having to be messy and tear each other up, I do not think you are. I never did think that you was all bad, even though you pissed me off. You, girl, girl, like, oh my goodness, can we piss each other off? But at the end of the day, I never looked at you like someone that didn't have good in them. And yeah,
Yeah.
I wish you nothing but the best, and your sister as well. And y'all keep having each other back, right, wrong, and indifferent. Shout out to the both of y'all and Alexis. You will do well as well. You ain't no slow leak either. Y'all both funny. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both motherfucking funny and tickle me pink sometimes. So thank you for the laughter. And yeah, I wish y'all both the
Amber,
best of luck.
Amber, Amber.
I
Yeah.
I
wish
love
y'all.
that.
I
And
truly
the
do, and
fact
that's from
I
the bottom of my heart.
I definitely respect Alexis' stance, because even though she has her opinion when it comes to her sister, she gonna come stepping 10 toes down. And that's the way it's supposed to be with family. You supposed to come behind yours. And that's why you said that you respected J Bands as well, and so do I. Because when you see somebody that you care about in a situation, you're not having regard for the other person. You're just defending.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So definitely shout out for them too.
Yeah.
Hey, and let me switch this shout out two on some G shit. Now y'all, there's a few people I gotta collectively shout out as a whole. To all the motherfuckers that was real supporters to whoever they supported, shout out to y'all for real. To all the mods, to all the just supporters. Period. I know we have sometimes put y'all in some fucked up positions. Some of y'all have modded for multiple content creators, and you like multiple content creators, and we haven't always been very kind and considerate our supporters. So I want to say shout out to all of y'all that withstood all the beefs. I know it's probably still some going, but I'm speaking on where I was concerned and those that I had whatever issues with. Shout out to all the mods of everyone's channel that was able to withstand all this bullshit and still hold on to some sort of sanity. Shout out to you people out there. Shout out
Yes,
to my motherfucking mod squad. Right, wrong, or indifferent, you still the greatest damn mod squad a girl could have ever asked for in my over 365 days in this saga. And shout out to everybody's just those that just want to see them win and stood in the gap whenever they could stand in the gap. And sometimes may have got hit in the line of fire. The treasures, the Miss Lasandas, the sister teachers, the Lolos, the Shelly Shells, the everyone all over. A lot of y'all got hit with some shit around here.
mm-hmm.
Just for
Got
doing what you were
moderator,
supposed to
got
be
what they
doing.
call moderator anxiety.
Yes, so I just want to say to every last mod that's ever been a part of this mod squad, thank you for everything that you've done for the 411 with all my heart. Whether we've argued, whether we've parted ways, whether we whatever, I thank you wholeheartedly from the bottom of my heart. And to those of y'all that mod and support these other channels during the thick of things, and you was forced. However, it was just because shit got so uncomfortable. I understand. And I apologize to the supporters and the moderators, the members, and all the content creators alike,
Absolutely.
a period. Um,
Absolutely.
let's
We done
just
Absolutely.
do
gave
that.
them anxiety. We done gave them moderator anxiety.
Yeah.
Yes. And shout out to all the cousins, the all y'all cousins of mine. So like, shit, man, I love
Hey,
all
I
y'all.
met somebody.
Hey, I am that somebody. Yes, I just wanted y'all to really know that I recognize and I recognize that it hasn't been all about us. It ain't been all about y'all. It's been all about everybody, and we're all individuals with feelings. And we've all been in this shit together. It don't matter if you got a platform or not. We've all been there to get to help guide another content creator or another. We've given our advice. We've given y'all just as much content creators as us with the panels, because you give so much in these chats. You give so much, and financial support and everything else, man. Thank you for being a friend. We traveled down the road and back again. Your heart is true.
Absolutely.
Y'all some fucking pals and some confidants. You hear me? And Monday, when I throw a party and invite everybody I know, you will see the biggest gift will be from me, and the card attached is surely gonna say. Thank
Thank you
y'all
for
for being
being
a
a
friend.
Friends,
friend.
they got diagnosed. When I said we done gave the moderator anxiety, Treasure said, yeah, they done been diagnosed. I'm telling you, these moderators be having
Yes.
it hard.
Yes.
You go to the way you go to sleep might not be the way you wake up.
Hey, Miss Angela, I am that somebody, and you are crazy, cuz.
The way you go to sleep on YouTube may not be the way you wake up. I tell you, boy. So yes, shout out to the moderators.
What?
Yes.
Man,
Yes.
them
'Cause
wrenches done been through some
Was
shit. You hear
definitely
me?
yes, everybody wrenches. Y'all content creators then beat us down.
Man, I owe y'all a coffee link. You hear me?
Yes, because the moderators in this saga have
I know
taken
that's
some
right.
stuff.
I know.
Man, for real, man. We done all took each other through some hells, man. The next person get doxxed around here, you better be sending that person some flowers and candy. You hear me? Sending a fruit
Oh,
basket
that's
or something
right.
around here.
That's right.
No,
Leave it
no more locked doors.
Mm-mm.
Just tuning in and hope all is well. Yes, Miss Angela, all is certainly well for real. We just pouring out love on each other and trying to speak and change the atmosphere for real, for real.
And I
Straight
like to
out of
shout out to somebody that I really care for and miss a lot, and that's Roro.
Ruh-roh.
Shout out to Roro.
Shout out
Shout
to
out.
Roro.
Yeah.
That was look, man. That was a hell of a wrench around here. You hear
It
Yeah.
me?
sure was. That girl
Oh
fought.
yeah, that
That girl
was
fight. I can only imagine her in the real streets. That girl probably be knocking folks out
right.
for real.
That's right.
Period. Miss
Yeah, Tay, what
Rosanette.
happened to Roro? Where
I
Roro
take Roro with me on the fight.
I'm
Right.
telling you. Shout out to Roro. That's
Praise
period.
God. Praise God. Everything is
She
just
got
all
thick
so good.
skin and she pushed through. You know.
Period.
But I would never change advice for anyone because sometimes you have to come in like they can't always come in. Oh, you this, you that. No, you have to calm down, think about what you about to say, and really analyze it. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
I've learned that just watching y'all and watching what we done went through, and everybody is just moving in a positive way. I can't say for all, but the ones that are, keep doing what you gotta do. And I got to go to bed because I got physical therapy in the morning. And I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you guys so much.
We love
Thank
you
you
too,
for blessing the
Lisa.
stage, Miss Lisa, so much.
Hey,
Thank you.
open book.
Of course. And I think I'm gonna buy you a Moroccan rug and send it to you.
Oh.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
love you, sweetheart.
I love you too. All right, good
Love you,
night.
Miss Lisa. Have a good night.
Yes, you too. And Tay, love, love, love. All of y'all.
Love
All
you
right,
too,
good
Miss
night.
Lisa.
All right, good night.
I'm going to sleep too, y'all. I've had a rough couple of nights and my pooch want to go out again. I told y'all she's so tired
Yo,
of me.
what? No, I'm just playing.
Shut up. You are so silly. My dog.
I couldn't resist.
Yeah, yeah, I see. But on boom, about to step right into that fooling with you. I don't even know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know my dog. I'm telling y'all, my dog is tired of you too. I think she know that sound. Zoom. She like, oh, here
Ah.
she here she go again. Cause I know she knows the sound of Messenger. When my friend from out of town, she's the only one calls me on Messenger, and she's always talking to my dog. And as soon as she hear that blue, 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 she come running like the phone is for her.
Like it's for her.
I'm
Yeah, but
tired.
I think that this thing has really kind of emotionally taken a toll on everyone who has been involved, whether you been in the bushes or not, because this is real reality TV. Ain't too much scripted. This is real reality TV. So you get the opportunity to get to know people in the chat get to know who they are, and watching what everybody goes through here, and whether you're going through it or not, you just feel some kind of compassion or sorry. And so I know everybody has been taking some kind of emotional um, hit with this thing here, but praise God that for this day,
Yes.
this day, praise God for this day. Like they say, this is the day the Lord has made. Be glad and rejoice in it. And I hope
Good night,
everybody stays.
Special K. Love you. Sorry, sis teacher.
I hope everybody stays part of the course, don't be influenced in what you're really feeling, because that happens in life, and here on YouTube. Somebody might want to do something, somebody might even want to apologize, and their friend might say don't do it, and those kind of things happen around here. I just hope that everybody stays part of the core, and we be allowed to speak our minds and say how we feel without somebody attacking us. And I just wish all the attacking would stop, but it's not reality that those things would, really stop. But it's okay. Today is a good day. Yesterday it's a good day, and I praise God for Retta's panel, because I don't think she knew that God was going to use her panel that day, and He certainly did. And I'm not sure she knows that God got a blessing for her for it happening on her panel.
Yes, yes. Shout out to you, baby girl. Who's just slipped in here? It's all about God. Shout out to you, babe. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Um,
Tiff and Tay, I'm gonna go ahead and get on off of here. It's been a really, really great night. Tay, I really enjoy all your commentary. I'm always
yes.
over there hitting the like button, and you can rest assured that when you showing them
Oh,
shorts with the kids, I'm just so indulged in it. In fact, when it says, views that you have, I have probably viewed your shorts over and over and over and over again, because every time I look, I see something different. I'm like, oh, I didn't notice that the first time, So and you had me cracking up the other day with that doggone meat cleaver on your head with that blood running down.
Tay is hilarious.
Yeah, shout
People
out to
busy
you, Tay.
too. Thank you
T-
so
Yes.
much.
I'm really grateful for you, cuz. And thank you, sister teacher, for blessing this panel tonight so much. I really appreciate your wisdom and your words.
yeah, I love you, break room, and you know that. That's never gonna change. It's up and it's stuck.
It's up and it's stuck, and I love you too so much. Thank you, Miss Lisa, for that super sticker, sweetheart. And have a good night, Miss Roslyn. And if I missed anybody else going to sleep, good night, and thank you all for being here for real, for real.
Yes, this was an awesome Tuesday.
It
Shout out to
was.
everybody that came and seen Tay on a Tuesday with Tiff, and Tiff with Tay on a Tuesday, and y'all definitely made it great. We appreciate each and every one of y'all.
Yes. I want to thank Tay so much for extending this time. We didn't know this was gonna go this way. But
Oh,
I
I did
really
because I was gonna address the elephant in the room anyway. I'm sorry.
Well, I am thankful to you for just extending this time from Add Tuesday and letting it flow how it flowed. I'm very appreciative of you as a wonderful, wonderful host. I'm grateful to you, period, to be doing this has been a wonderful experience, and I look forward to each and every Tuesday. The good Lord allows us to come together and share with each other in the audience, and really just thank you, Tay, for real, because it could have been different, and you didn't have to be so gracious with our time together. So
You're
really,
very
truly, thank
welcome.
you.
It's just many more great times to come.
Absolutely. And before we come to a close, and because I'm gonna let Tay close us all the way out, But before I do, because I don't want to hold y'all, I think it's been a beautiful night, and I don't want to push it too hard, too long. So I would like to again thank every mod that came here tonight, every mod that's ever been here and a part of the 411 once again. Um, Thank you to those that have come up and blessed this panel. It's a I've had a lot of mods over the time, y'all. So it would be probably impossible for me to name each and every one without forgetting anybody. But
Wait, Tiff, before you done, Treasure said read her comment. I don't
oh
know where it's at. Maybe you gotta scroll up a little bit.
okay. I think let me know if I'm reading the right one, Tresh. Guy used sister teacher tip. That comment, I love this. I loved it too, treasure baby. Let me scroll up and make sure I ain't forget another one. And I've been reading each and every comment, y'all, even if I
You
did not
welcome,
finish.
Trash.
We all
You
care
know
for each
Tay
other.
got you going.
Yes, thank you, Tay. Treasure said we all care for each other, and I still do, near or far. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Um, so yeah, shout out to every mod that's ever, been here, to every family member near and far. My door is always open to the masses, of course. Very appreciative to everybody that pulled up today. Bless the panel with some words of encouragement and the apologies and forgiveness that was extended on both ends. I'm grateful for it. And again, shout out to Miss Fee and shout out to her son Jay Vance for their part in all of this. Shout out to Retta for her panel being a part in this. Shout out to Amber and Alexis and many
Definitely.
others, of course, around the around the field. It's a lot of us, but shout out to everybody that's trying to take a step forward in a different direction. And yeah, shout out to all of us for real, for real. I wish
Yeah.
everybody the
13K Tay. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
period. Period. And I love y'all so so much. I'm about to pass this mic to Cuzzo so she can take us out. But just know I am grateful to you all for this moment. It really touched my heart. And just God bless each and every family member near and far on both at ends. God bless the Latte family. And yeah, we're gonna keep pushing fam and keep trying to destin for greater. And love y'all. And I'm gonna pass that to Tay.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I just wanted to say love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Just continue to watch and not only support what it is that or on the terms that we all met, but hopefully we could also get support in our future endeavors because people do have other things and other topics that they can bring light to and talk about. So if we could have y'all support us in the same pool of which we're being supported, it would be a definite great thing. So good night. We love y'all and let's stick together.
Period. Better together. Period. And thank you.
Together.
Thank you again, cousin Tay. Thank you, family. Good night to everybody.
Absolutely. Good night, everybody.
Dreamy girl, love you, girl. Mel, love you. Good night, y'all. Shelly Shell, love you. Love y'all. Good night. Angel, love you. Humble treasure, everybody. Love y'all. Good night.